Hello, Alethea. I hope this video recap finds you well. This week, my sermon was on the Incarnation, and we saw three major points. We saw what led to the Incarnation was humanity's failure, humanity's inability to keep the law, which caused us to be in a cursed state. That's what Galatians says. We were cursed because we weren't able to keep God's perfect law. So we needed intervention. We needed divine intervention. And it was in this status that God sends his son, born of a woman, born under the law. So we asked, was the Incarnation actually necessary? And digging into the passage in Galatians and then the passages in Hebrews 2, we saw that there's this corresponding language between Jesus and those whom he set out to redeem. That he had to be truly human because he was out to redeem humanity. He had to be born under the law because that's where humanity was. And ultimately that he had been made a human because he had set out to redeem humanity, not angels, because he didn't take on the form of an angel. And so we saw that this was necessary. And then it led to our final question, which was, okay, so if it was necessary for Jesus to take on flesh, what was the purpose? And Galatians tells us that he did all that to redeem those who are under the law so that we could be adopted. We could be made children of God. And so we talked a little bit about how our status as children of God and as adopted children of God should radically change the way that we view obedience. We should live lives that honor God because we've already been adopted into his family and not in order to earn our adoption. Our adoption was merited through the work of Jesus, and we only place our trust and faith in him. And then we are free to live lives that honor him because we've already been made his children. And that's such a freeing truth and reality. And I hope that this sermon was encouraging. I hope it is something that you continually think through as we go through our Advent series. And ultimately, it just brings you to your knees in worship of our great Savior. I pray that you guys have a great discussion tonight, and God bless.